sense of normal, be it in 9 months or 18 or however long it may be. I firmly believe that there is a lot of opportunity in this, and it's going to be obviously quite hard to find, but there's going to be opportunity, and I think that what the Italian approach to doing things with food, and Gianfranco and Paolo and Vito and my approach to doing things is very much a humble and earnest and gracious way of hosting people. So people want to be out, and people are going to, and as long as this goes on and continues to go on, people are going to want to be in a place where they feel comfortable and welcome. And that's what we've always done. So hopefully there's a newfound appreciation for that, and hopefully we can be one of the sources that people find some sanity and and a place where they could go have a nice meal and enjoy company again, and be cooked for. And I know a lot of my friends and family and who are not necessarily in the restaurant business have taken such an interest now in cooking and in baking and in growing produce, and
exactly.
my hope is that that appreciation has grown, and their understanding of what it takes to do these types of things has grown, and they're going to be in a restaurant and have a newfound appreciation for all of the hard work that all of these people do on a daily basis.
That's true.
And it's not a thankless job, but it's certainly a very criticized job. And the joy is found in people who do this for a living, in just service and trying to make people happy. So let's have that opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, well, I've been watching some of the Julia Child YouTube, French chef, and her joy was just overflowing.
Magnetic, right?
Yes, totally. And a lot of people are now cooking at home and baking bread and all that stuff. So talk about a couple of the things on the menu that you enjoy sharing,
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of hard to answer that question at this point because I'm not really cooking anything, and the menu is going to be completely different than the direction that it was going in February, March, just based on the seasonality of it.
Yes, that's true.
But I don't think this is an unfortunate thing, but I'll say unfortunately, the menu is going to have, menus, I think overall in restaurants are going to have to be much shorter and much more focused and much more limited during, the opening of these restaurants and how things move forward.
Yes.
And so I think that, again, there's opportunity in that, and you could, we're just going to have to offer the same things that, the best that we could possibly offer with just a little bit, with our hands a little bit more handcuffed in terms of what we can do, because there's obviously a business model that needs to be looked at in terms of the food cost and the labor cost.
Right.
So what I can be excited about is trying to make as great a food as I can with a limited amount of produce or a limited amount of protein, or however you want to look at it, and still make it exciting and still make it something that people want to, be excited about, and cooks want to be excited about, and guests want to come and enjoy.
Well, certainly pasta has to be there.
Right? Pasta is part of it, yeah. It's amazing. We just bought this amazing new pasta extruder, and we're going to be, I bought a flour mill at the end of last year that we're using at the restaurant. So we're going to be able to be milling some of our own flours and making all of our own pastas. And so we took on this investment actually just this week. And so, that's something we're super excited about. We're going to offer some of these pastas in bags for people to take home with them. And we'll be making some condiments and some sauces for them, for guests to buy and cook at home. And again, it's going to be something that is super well sourced, super well made, and
great olive oil, no doubt.
Yeah, all of that, and so it's a great platform for us to continue to engage guests with, and hopefully continue their excitement for their newfound appreciation for food.
Well, August is National, I believe it's Olive Month, so that's a good time for you to start again.
Perfect.
And also, I do remember you made the most incredible gnocchi I've ever had, so hopefully that'll be on the menu.
Well, for you, anytime.
And let's hear a little bit before we close out about Gruppo Italiano.
Okay, so Gruppo Italiano is something that was an organization that Gianfranco Sorrentino is the president of. I've been with the organization for a little over 3 years at this point, and it speaks even on a deeper level, with a better understanding and better connections and better sources, to what we were speaking about earlier, about just sourcing Italian products,
Yes.
Italian culture, being advocates for the distributors here in the United States, both of food and wine, and of a true Italian experience with respect to restaurants, and that the importance of the web of people working together that make someone's dinner, especially in an Italian restaurant. It's the small farmer in the small town in Italy who needs the resources to have a connection to get some importer or distributor here in the United States, and then a restaurant or a store to sell it, and employees and chefs and sommeliers and managers to really advocate and understand how special some of these products really are, in order to further that circle, so more and more of these amazing producers who have less resources and don't have these massive conglomerates behind them, make it a little bit easier for them to get their products to the U.S. or to wherever it is in the world, and for restaurants to really be in a certain ways authentically Italian as they possibly can. I mean, I use that authentic word loosely because I don't, it's a very hard word to define, but there's certainly authenticity in history, and if you're dealing with an artisanal producer who's been doing the same method of some sort of food for generations, I think that's authentic, at least in layman's terms.
Right. Well, I know Gruppo Italiano, they do table talks, and it's all about the appreciation of the Italian cuisine and the Italian spirit of, again, the passion of food and life and wine and dining. And I just can't wait for the Leopard to open.
Yeah, I can't wait to have you at the not only the restaurant, but one of our next table talks, or one of our next Gruppo Italiano organization events. Or there's obviously there are bits few and far between now. Gianfranco and another one of the partners, David Ernst, is they're doing amazing work in trying to get webinars together, and every week there's something happening, and the network with everyone is so vast. So there's a lot of people that we can connect with who have a very, very solid point of view that is very much in line with what Gruppo Italiano stands for.
Wow, I'm so thrilled that you have this thought and that you're an integral part of Leopard, or as I call it, Leopardo. I've renamed it now. But you're like the maestro of the menus and the dining, and dining is quite an exhilarating experience when you have Jordan Frosolone as your chef and your exuberant dining maestro. So thank you so much, Jordan, for joining us.
Thank you so much for finding the time, and I'm so happy to connect with you again. And it's always such a pleasure to speak with you, and I cannot wait to see your face and give you a hug.
Thank you so much, grazie. And we're going to go out tonight with another tribute to the great musician Freddie Cole, and sentimental piece, beautiful song that he wrote called "My Mood Is You," because we're all feeling sort of in a sentimental mood these days. So thank you again to Jordan Frosolone and to Jade Zebrich. And thank you for listening to Mia's World. Here's Freddie Cole, the great Freddie Cole, with "My Mood Is You." Thank you for listening. Thank you.
The strangest feeling is all around me, a feeling I can't begin to explain, a kind of ecstasy, a kind of misery, a kind of symphony of sweetness and pain. My mirror tells me that I'm a stranger, someone I really don't know anymore. But I know the mood I'm in, and if I lose, I win. For I have never had a lover before. And now I'm high, and now I'm low, and now I'm blue, and now I glow. The days are too long, the night's too sweet. It all depends on when we meet. Take my hand, and I'd go mad, then turn away, and I grow sad. I'm in love. What can I do? My mood is you. Now I laugh, and now I cry. You clip my wings and make me fly. You enter the room and stop my heart. And when you leave, I come apart. Hold me close, I'm overjoyed. Then let me go, and I'm destroyed. I'm in love. What can I do? My mood